I would say if you're asking me to be kind, I mean, look, I've had pathetic life I am, but it's like, you know, it's like you can
how to work from home, like how to set up on your online business.
I gave it all for you.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So today we are just over 9 weeks out from the Summer Shredding Classic. It's been a minute since I got a video out, but things have finally started to lighten up a little bit. The gyms are reopening, so I figured I can probably get back to filming in the gym a little bit. So we're going in now to do some AM cardio. Yeah, I got a lot of updates for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But a lot of things have changed in the past couple of months. One thing that has not changed, though, is this show. October 10th, Summer Shredding Classic. It's still on, and we still have to lose a lot of weight, so let's go do some cardio.
Bigger and pumpier, and so you get to 200 pounds.
Because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You got it.
Cleaned up after cardio, and now it is time for meal number 1. We have white ass bread. Doesn't have to be wheat bread, nothing special. We're just doing 2 loaves of white ass bread, and yes, you can do this while you're cutting. We have our egg whites, so instead of mixing it into whole eggs, you're gonna mix it into egg whites or egg substitute. And sweeten it with pure vanilla extract and some cinnamon. A couple other things, but I don't wanna give away this whole recipe. You have to pay for it, so I'm gonna whip them up right now.
We did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. Ooh, I was my own enemy. Screamed out loud.
All right, French toast is down. Absolutely my favorite pre-workout meal right now. I know I had it after my cardio, but I've got to go back to the gym early today. Usually I'll go a little later, but I've got stuff to do tonight, so I'm going back early for my lifting portion of the day. Normally I don't do 2 days, but during prep it helps me just because there's a lot of cardio you have to get done. I know my lens is super zoomed in, so I'm a floating head, or I guess headless, but I'm going to take you guys through what I do pre-workout. I've been loving this stack lately. Been using Steel supplements. Up to about a little like a scoop and a quarter is like where I find that it's very potent. So what I'll do is I will put a scoop and a little bit, bam, right in there. See that? Just enough. Just, aha, there we go. And you just shoot it. I like to get it all in very quick. Has a nice punch, so I time this right when I leave for my gym. And by the time I get there, it's kicking in. By the time I'm done my warm-up, I'm nice and warm, ready to go. I'm not done. Notice I do it in this, because what I'm bringing to the gym, my shaker cup today, I'm going to be putting Anabolic in. This is a non-stim. Like, I don't know, I would call it an intra-workout. So I take this before, during, like throughout the workout. It is 12 grams of carbs, and then just a decent amount of pump, blood flow, just overall good intra-workout drink. I prefer it better than just having water. Now, I'm a little bitch and I think that it tastes funny, so anytime, here's a pro tip, anytime you get a product and you've like spent a decent amount of money on it, you don't want to waste it, but you just can't stand the flavor, find Crystal Light or Mio packets that you think might go good with it. So this was a cotton candy, and it's like a very light cotton candy, so there's not a lot of flavor to it. It's kind of like, it would be like water, but it tastes like, instead of the like watermelon, but instead of it tasting like watermelon, it tastes like the greener part of watermelon. It's the same thing here. It has like a weird aftertaste. I fixed that by putting in a Crystal Light that complements with it. Now I won't put the whole thing in. I'll put a bit of the packet in. You don't have to do a lot. You have to get this to focus. As you can see, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a ton. And that is just going to be enough to kind of adapt the flavor. the way I like it. Put those three things together, fill this to the brim with water, shake. That is my intro workout drink. This will be down by like the third set of my first workout, and then I'll have 2 more full, what is this, 28 ounces, 700 milliliters, 25 ounces of water. So I'll end up with about 50 to 75 ounces of water throughout my workout. If you're going hard in the gym, you've got to stay hydrated. And also, if you're dieting, drinking a lot of water, it's just going to help keep you satiated. You know, your stomach, a lot of times, we're creatures of habit. So if we're used to constantly eating until our stomach's full, we get used to that stretched feeling in our stomach. And so sometimes when the stomach's not stretched, we falsely interpret that in our head as, oh, we're hungry. But in reality, we've just become accustomed to filling our stomach. Oh, people hate it when I have these open. There we go. Well, we become accustomed to feeling that stretch. And we mistake that idea as like this false equivalent of, oh, I should probably not hold the camera while I'm shaking this. We mistake this idea as this false equivalent of like, oh, if I am, my stomach's not full, I must be hungry. The way to get around that and retrain that is to drink a lot of water. This is going to help fill out the volume in your stomach to give you that full feeling that we're falsely equivalating with being hungry. So we're stretching the stomach out by putting fluid into it instead of needless calories. And at the end of the day, you're not only going to feel better because you're hydrated, but you're going to stay well within your caloric goal and achieve your goals. So my number one tip to all my clients, and it's the one thing I have everyone track, regardless of like where you're at in the program or anything, the one thing that you are always tracking is trying to get a gallon of water a day. And I'm trying to find paper towels because I spilled this everywhere and it's red. That's one thing I have to put on my wish list. It's new shaker cups. I got these for my birthday, maybe for Christmas. And shaker cups, 6 to 12 months is a long time in the lifespan of a shaker cup, especially when you use them every day. So, as much as I love these, I think it's time that I get some new ones. Okay, enough staring at my chest. Let's get to the gym. I promise one of these days I'm going to upgrade the lens so that I don't have to hold it all the way out here. I mean, let me show you. So my arm, when I'm doing this, is like out here. Because I stupidly bought a lens where if I hold it at a normal position here, it's so zoomed in, my face is like the entire frame. So I've got to hold it all the way out here. And it's quite the shoulder. I attribute my good shoulders to this. It's quite the shoulder workout. So I have to, alternate arms, keep it even. Alright, I'm procrastinating. Today's push day, heavy push day, benching, shoulders, a little bit of triceps to finish. Let's get it. Back at it again. The check now instead of later. Make sure we've got belt. Let me come up and grab it. I'm not close enough yet.
What?
I'm not close enough yet for you to reach. All right, ready?
Ready? Catch.
Oh my gosh.
I can tell you.
You got quite an arm. All right, see you later.